Hello everyone. I thought I'd do a nice little mini series where I'm going to go through a lot of the basics of your Pilates movements. So today we're going to start off with the very simple chest lifts. I have a couple of videos up already that are, I suppose, different series. I'm looking to record a little bit higher quality videos. I have my mic and my setup is nice here as well. And in terms of the movements, I will still do the class, I suppose, style ones where you can follow along and do your movements. But this series is going to be more technical in terms of what we're doing, the progresses that we can make and how we can regress those movements as well. So as I said, we are going to start off with very basic today. This is your chest lift. So in general, in explanation, I will always say, let's say before we go through the movement, we want to know what we're doing exactly with the upper body. We can cue our hands behind the head and our elbows are wide. If we want, we can use interlaced fingers as well. You can also see variations that will have the hands placed on the side of the head. Very classical style, you're going to go interlace the fingers behind. So almost that we're pressing the back of the neck muscles against the hands to keep ourselves supported. So a lot of people that are moving and they have neck issues or neck discomfort, they're moving unassisted. So that's why we want to use the hands to keep our elbows wide, keep that connection. And what's happening is when we lift, we're using the hands to support the head. So it's an exhale to lift and an inhale to lower. We will always have the chin off the chest and we don't want the elbows to float in or go too wide. We want them somewhere active, but I will cue wider elbows at the start in general. So your chest lift is onto the floor. You will have your feet supported onto the ground. And again, we want to make sure that our imprint is down onto the mat. So hands are again behind the head. We think elbows are wide. We want to support with the head by pressing slightly against the hands, and we're imprinting the lower back to connect with the core. And on our exhale, we will lift. So we'll inhale to prepare, and we'll exhale, lifting up. So we inhale to lower. Remember, super slow. The elbows stay wide. The chin stays off the chest. So we're almost looking slightly up and over the knees. And inhale again to come down. So the slower that we work, the more that we'll feel it into the core. It's not like a crunch where we think quick up and down. So where we lose that connection. Again, we connect, imprint the lower back down. Exhale up. We can hold. The higher we lift the shoulder blades off the floor, the harder it is. And we slowly lower back down. Again, we can do different variations of the chest lift to where we may have our legs into tabletop, where we still connect, tuck the core down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift. You can use a straight leg position as well. Again, there's a lot of different variations that we can do in this position. But again, that's the very basics of your chest lift.